because he ate them like jelly beans. I noticed in the paper the other day that NMTS is having financial problems. That must be adding to your stress at work, Dr. Yancey said, in a questioning tone. Pete thought back to yesterday's conversation with his boss, the senior vice president of Newton Milbank Tech Services. Pete was the head of that division's operations department. His intrepid leader was not one for making small talk. He led off the conversation with, "We've got a problem in this company right now, and we need strong leadership from you to keep your team focused." This is rich, Pete remembered thinking. He looked at his boss sitting in his overstuffed, fake brown leather chair, glaring at him through his steel-rimmed glasses, the biggest horse's ass to ever put on a suit and pretend to be a leader, he thought. And now he's going to give me lessons? He stared at the large white letters loudly proclaiming, "Doug Drake, Senior Vice President," on the phony gold plaque sitting on the desk directly in front of him. "I've been reviewing this year's organizational survey results," Doug said, as he picked up a thick report. Little red cellophane flags stuck out of the report like rectangular tongues. They mocked Pete as Doug waved the report up and down. "Trust and communication has really dropped off in your department. No wonder morale is in the basement. Some of the written comments show you've got a very unhappy bunch of campers. That clearly explains why absenteeism is up and our customer service levels suck. There's obviously a leadership problem here, and I think I'm looking at 'em." Then Doug paused for dramatic effect. "What are you going to do about it?" Pete fidgeted with the Doug Drake desk plaque. "Well, I think there's a lot of misunderstanding in my department. These survey responses are just their perceptions. They aren't reality. People just don't understand how much we're doing for them and just how good they have it as the industry goes through this tough time." "Well, let me give you a dose to reality, Mr. Pete Leonard. If we don't turn this company around, we won't make it through this tough time either. Last month's financials are just in, and we're sinking deeper into a big pool of red ink. If we don't reverse this trend now, our creditors will pull the plug or sell us to a competitor. Can you see it, Leonard? The vultures are hovering, and it's up to you to do something before it's feeding time." Doug grabbed the report and began pacing magisterially around his spacious office. "Your department is the key to holding on to customers," he said. "Your service levels have to improve. I just had a call from Brian Hammond at Carsel. I hope you realize they're one of our best customers. He heard that their technician was leaving us. Brian thinks his tech walks on water, and if he goes, they go with him. With morale levels like you have in your department, you're only going to lose some of our best people. We're going to lose our best customers." Doug gave the giggling red tongues another good shake for good measure. "You better get control of your department. Show some leadership. Let them know who is boss and just how dire the situation is. Tell them that if they don't start talking to each other and communicate more, we'll all drown together when the ship finally sinks." Pete ventured in cautiously, "Maybe I should start by reviewing the report and try to figure out why the scores are so low and what we can do about it." "For God's sakes, man, do you want the inmates running the asylum? You're the leader. Get in there and shake them up. Make them feel your presence. This isn't the time to go soft. Holding your hands and singing Kumbaya just isn't gonna cut it. We don't want the workers to see these survey results. That approach will just add fuel in the fire."